What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Nerdgasm. Today we're going to be going over Arrow episode 20. It was not what I thought it was going to be, guys. It was not. Honestly, this entire episode was like, let's make Felicity fans uber happy today. You already know it's going to be a Nerdgasm breakdown, so just keep your wits about you.
It was an EMP.
How do you know?
I can't feel my legs.
We find out that the explosion from the last episode was actually an EMP, and we know this because Felicity can't walk anymore. Honestly, I was cool with this because of the next level cray-cray bullshit she was on in the last episode. But the fact that they took away Felicity's legs this episode actually served a purpose. I don't want to, but we are going to talk about that.
Have you seen Curtis try to throw a punch? I mean, we don't need you. We need 10 of you.
Another reason that Felicity fans were incredibly spoiled this episode was the flashback sequences they chose for this episode. With the two of them trapped in the bunker, we see moments after Oliver killed Damien Dark, with the two of them trying to keep Star City safe by themselves. But this episode isn't all OMG hugs and kisses. Diggle and Lila are actually having a fight over what happened in the last episode, the whole Lila trying to turn into Amanda Waller. And they didn't really want to have it last episode, so we get a lot of sequences this episode throughout the entire episode.
How many is that?
11.
With Felicity and Oliver trapped in the bunker, we find out two things. We won't see Adrian Chase try to kill them this episode, which made me very sad. And that Cisco has created the most epic bunker for Team Arrow. Not even the explosive arrows were enough to break the door down.
I can get us out of here by climbing up the elevator shaft.
If you can think about going up the elevator, Chase has already thought of a way to stop you.
So you're saying it's booby-trapped?
I'd bet my copious Palmer Tech severance pay on it.
I'm saying I can handle it.
See, now this makes sense. I've always wondered how they're still funding all of this craziness, and at the same time, Felicity was able to pay for the apartment that she took from Oliver. Sorry, let me rephrase that. That Oliver gave her. It's an expensive-ass apartment, and I just assumed that Argus was helping pay for some of it. Now I know why she got a huge-ass severance package from Palmer Tech.
I will go up the elevator shaft.
Seriously, are you still not listening to me? Did the EMP give you short-term amnesia about what we were arguing about down here in the first place?
Still, these two are having this ridiculous-ass argument about why he didn't trust her, and she gets pissed about the fact that he goes up the elevator shaft, which in turn gets him hurt. The stupid part is that none of this has anything to do with the fact that he won't trust her. To make matters even worse, with the stupidity of her trying to play the victim, her idea fills the bunker with methane gas and leads to a possible 4-story explosion. The entire premise of Felicity bragging about how he should listen to her is demolished with her idea, leading to a way bigger problem in this episode than Oliver hurting himself. At the base of this, yes, it wasn't Felicity's fault that this happened. The methane pipe broke because her plan, while it was working for a few minutes, it backfired, and then some stuff happened. The pipe broke. All right, fine. That's not a problem. That's an accident. No one could have seen that coming. It's the fact that her plan was executed from a place of, you don't listen to me, haha, I told you so's, and why don't you trust me? Instead of them following her plan because she's the tech genius this show originally portrayed her as. It's the writing. It's not the character. It's not Felicity's fault. It's just how they're doing this right now. Really, this entire episode was to give Felicity fans what they wanted, and that's fine. Just don't try to make this episode anything else other than an Felicity chug and tug. An entire flashback scene about how the two of them had a fallback and sleep together again. It serves no purpose other than to make Felicity fans squeal. And right here, they even give them the hope that one day, Felicity fans will return. OMG, they're gonna be together again. They're gonna have cute little killer babies that are so smart.
Where the hell did you get this?
Argus likes to keep tabs on interesting tech.
What's messed up right here is that Lila made a pretty good point the entire episode about how what she does isn't that far off from what Team Arrow does, because they break the law, they do whatever they want, they take it into their own hands. But when she shows the team that Argus has recreated the T-Sphere, it really shows how they can't say shit when she's secretly ripping off the tech from the people her husband works with. You had it. You could have gone toe-to-toe with Diggle in this argument. And then you were like, oh, by the way, I'm secretly making T-Spheres, I'm cloning Oliver, and Prometheus really used to work for us. Oh my god, bitch, what? You're crazy.
Curtis?
To make everything worse, we know that without the T-Sphere, both these motherfuckers would have died down there. And I find myself asking, was it worth it?
Well, it'll give us some time to talk about something. Like this crazy idea that you enjoy killing.
Look, it's cool that the two of them are having this bonding moment, and Oliver finally tells her the reason he didn't want her working with Helix. What I don't like is what this moment is trying to cement. Again, it's the Felicity fandom. People want them together, and this episode makes it look like it could be possible. But look at what it took to get them to this point. Felicity's dependent on Oliver right now because she can't walk. And Oliver is about 5 minutes from having his side split open like a piñata. They literally needed to cripple the both of them and put them in a death situation to become vulnerable enough to have this. Bet money that if Felicity was walking this entire fucking episode, she wouldn't have given the slightest shit to getting back together with Oliver. As a matter of fact, she'd still be arguing about how he should have trusted her.
You have to let me go! You have to go!
Oh my god, Oliver, drop her. Do it. Fucking drop her. She's asking you to drop her. Drop her and then bring her back as a T-Sphere next season. I would love to see that. That would be amazing.
I promise we would get through this.
The only good thing that came out of this entire episode is that Diggle and Lila actually agree to work on their relationship. And Diggle makes the choice to be more understanding and open when it comes to comparing what he does with Team Arrow to what Lila does at Argus.
After I lost Billy, I was willing to do whatever to get Chase. What I'm trying to say is I think I got the tiniest taste of what you've been through.
Again, this part is just fucked up. You guys remember Billy, right? The man this guy accidentally killed because of the main villain of this entire season. And they want you to feel like, hey, we could get back together, even though you killed the man that I used to have sex with. I'm not gonna see his face every time, we're together. At this point, it's just psychologically fucked up. It's not even like, oh, I don't like Felicity, because again, I don't care. I like Felicity as a character. But this is just psychologically twisted. This is wrong.
You know my mom?
Actually, I knew your father, and he knew mine.
It's a sad day when a 10-second cameo is one of the best parts of the episode. When he showed up, I actually had to go, oh yeah, that's why they were trapped in the bunker. They weren't trying to have an emotional moment. Prometheus trapped those motherfuckers down there. I completely forgot. Look, the episode was fine, all right? If you were an Felicity fan, and even if you weren't, then whatever. We got to see some cool T-Spheres, and Diggle and his wife, they closed up that problem. And along the way, if you would have made something where they had to reconcile about what happened last episode, all right, cool, that's great. But that's not what happened here. What happened was that this was a fandom episode, and they threw in some storyline stuff that just kind of seemed misplaced. But let me know what you guys think about the episode in the description below. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I can't keep talking about this episode. I can't, because it's just bugging me a little bit. Thank you guys for the support. I love you. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.